So is tithing mandated, the 10% tithe from the Old Testament, is that mandated under the New Testament law?
Yeah. So in the New Testament, you actually don't see a recommitment to the command of tithing. What you see is words like generous, joyful, sacrificial that are used in the New Testament. And generally, if somebody is generous, joyful, and sacrificial, it's going to be more than 10% of what they're giving. I mean, that's just particularly in America and the way that we live today. So we'll oftentimes use the tithe as a marker of faithfulness, kind of a benchmark to be able to say, hey, this is something to be able to look at, mostly because terms like generous, joyful, sacrificial are really, really slippery, and people ask, can I have a little bit more something to hang on to? And so I think the tithe becomes a good benchmark. But as you mature in your faith, you're going to become generous beyond the tithe, and you're going to want to give more money away for the sake of the kingdom.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And I know there's practically been times in my life where that was literally just a hard thing because of graduating college and all the expenses of all that kind of stuff. And so my wife and I have had to work up, towards being more and more generous and giving out of a place where it is hurting and it's not just a convenience type of thing. And so there's some of those things I think that happen, especially for people that are just graduating or that haven't, had a lot of great stewardship principles taught to them growing up, that there shouldn't be this, hey, you can't get their number, you should feel terrible about your life, but you should constantly be asking that question, and what is God doing, and analyzing your budget, analyzing the things that you are spending money on, and wondering, man, if I was God, would I give, bless me with this kind of money? And there's a lot of hard stuff that goes into that. So that's good.